Carson-Newman Eagles. In left field from Graysville, Tennessee, a 5'4" junior, 00, Sierra Rogers. In center field from Gadsden, Alabama, a 5'5" sophomore, number 14, Abby Martin. In right field from Corrington, Tennessee, a 5'4" senior, number 12, Macy Hughes. At third base from Orange, Connecticut, a 5'5" senior, number 42, Brooke Matazowski. At shortstop from Powell, Tennessee, a 5'7" junior, number 2, Hayden Dye. At second base from Richmond, Kentucky, a 5'8" sophomore, number 11, Skylar Jacob. At first base from Cross Plains, Tennessee, a 5'9" sophomore, number 40, Macaulay Bailey. The catcher from Harrodsburg, Kentucky, a 5'5" junior, number 33, Kennedy Warner. And the starting pitcher from Morristown, Tennessee, a 5'3" senior, number 28, Emma Frost. Carson-Newman is coached by Michael Graves. The Eagles are assisted by Holly Tucker Vance and today's birthday girl, Carmen Holt. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps. Current and former service members may render a salute as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Greetings, salutations, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the Vicky Kazee Hollifield Softball Complex for a non-conference twin bill between Carson-Newman's Eagles and Kentucky State's Thoroughbreds. Eagles have won back-to-back games, swept a doubleheader on Sunday with Concord to open up the doors to the Vicky Kazee Hollifield Softball Complex, and now sit at 4-8, trying to close out the month of February, 2 games below 500, while Kentucky State is off to a 4-4 start. Started 4-2 at the HBCU CIAA SIAC Challenge to start the season, but were swept by Salem out of Clarksburg, West Virginia, in their last game. So the Thoroughbreds trying to find some footing here against a South Atlantic Conference foe. It is just the second time all time that Kentucky State has taken on a SAC school. Lincoln Memorial outscored the Thoroughbreds 28-1 in a sweep last season. Carson-Newman gives the ball to Emma Frost in the circle, picked up her first win of the season on Sunday. She is 1-0 with a 4.00 ERA. 8th appearance, 5th start with 21 strikeouts against 6 walks. And she'll go to work against Naomi Thomas 5 minutes ahead of schedule here on the Eagle Sports Network. Frost pitches, and Thomas takes outside for a ball, 1-0 to begin this contest. Frost pitched last season for Lincoln Memorial against Kentucky State. Frost, the wind and the delivery for the 1-0 is swung on and missed. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff batter, Thomas. Frost was perfect through 4 2/3 in a run rule game. Gave up a 2-out home run, an out away from a perfect game. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Thomas a tad tardy. And it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Naomi Thomas, in her first game of the season. Frost brings the 1-2 to the plate. Thomas takes a called third strike on the outer black, and she takes a seat looking. So a strikeout to start for Emma Frost, and there's 1 away in the top of the first inning. 596 career strikeouts now for Emma Frost, bearing down on 600 as Taylor Floyd stands in. Frost pitches, and Floyd takes a strike at the handles on the inner half, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Base is empty with no score in the top of the first for the Thoroughbreds. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Floyd fails to make contact, and it's 0-2. Emma Frost pretty pitch efficient to start this contest. 6 pitches, 5 for strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss. Oh, pardon me, she tipped it. Floyd was able to just make contact, and it's 0-2. Frost rolls the ball against her right hip, brings the pitch to the plate. Taken off the plate away by Floyd. And it's 1-2. White jersey tops for the Eagles with blue trousers, knee-high white socks. White numerals outlined in blue on the front and back of the jerseys. The 1-2. Floyd swings and misses. She's down on strikes. Back-to-back punch-outs for Emma Frost to open up this game. 3 Ks away from 600 for her college career. Emma Frost dialed in with good movement to open this game. Now Kayla West stands in. 0 for 15 at the plate this season as Frost fires. And West will stroke it foul onto Davis Street. 0-1. You hear the rumbling of heavy machinery. They're aerating some grass right on the first baseline next to the sidewalk adjacent to Vic. Here's the 0-1. Change up. Buckles away for a ball. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. No score, top of the first. Emma Frost is fanned the first 2 she's faced. Gray skies here at the Vic. The 1-1. Half swing through on a pitch down. And West is behind in the count of the ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Frost back aboard the slab. And pitching. Swing and a miss at a pitch upstairs. It pops out of Warder's glove. She gathers it back, and that is the inning. So Emma Frost strikes out the side to open up this contest. A dominant opening half inning for the 2021 SAC Pitcher of the Year. There's no score after a half inning. Eagles to the plate as we return after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Quality start for Emma Frost in the circle. She strikes out the side for Carson-Newman, and now the Eagles offense will look to go to work against Kentucky State in a scoreless bottom of the first. Brooklyn Holt gets the nod in the circle for David Morton's group. Holt does not have a record this year. She has appeared in 2 games. She's started 2 games and has a 4.20 ERA in 8 1/3 innings of work. 6 strikeouts against 5 walks, and opponents are hitting .273 off of her. Now, Carson-Newman, these are the first all-time meetings with Kentucky State, but the Eagles are 9-0 against the SIAC. That's the league that Kentucky State is from, and they have outscored those schools a combined 123-9. With 7 run rule wins over the last decade. Abby Martin stands in to face off against Brooklyn Holt. And Holt winds and delivers. The righty Deals on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 0-1 to Abby Martin. Martin hitting .355 for the season. On base 2/3 of the time she hits leadoff. The 0-1 popped in the air. It is behind home plate. The catcher gives it a look, but can't make the play off of the fencing. It's 0-2 to Martin. Ilaria Jones is behind the plate for Brooklyn Holt to work with. Valdez, Holum, West, and Flores left to right across the infield. The 0-2 burns the dirt for a ball. And it's 1-2. Outfield goes left to right. Naomi Thomas, Taylor Floyd, and Tamaya Davis for the Thoroughbreds. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Holt rolls the ball against a green jersey and delivers the 1-2. And Martin takes low for ball 2, 2-2. Brooklyn Holt, a Tennessee native out of Jamestown, a product of the Alvin C. York Institute. Working from the first base side of the rubber, brings the 2-2 to the plate. Martin swings and stings it foul off of the KSU dugout on the third base side. And the count holds 2-2 for Carson-Newman's leadoff batter. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand. Director today, Andrew Rogers. Ian Johnson, our replay operator. Jay West and Max Bryant, our camera crew. The 2-2. Martin stings a laser beam right into the glove of Tamisha Valdez at third, who reaches up with great reaction to pluck it out of the sky and retire Abby Martin on an absolute screeching line drive. Fantastic work at third by Tamisha Valdez. And there's one away for Macy Hughes with no score in the bottom of the first. Holt pitches, and Hughes takes low for a ball, 1-0. Well, you can't fault Abby Martin. She certainly hit it hard. Credit Valdez with the quick reaction time to get her out at third. Here's the 1-0. Hughes swings, lifts it to right in the sights of Davis, and she makes the routine play, grabbing it at shoulder height to retire Macy Hughes, and quickly there's 2 away. Base is empty and 2 out for Macaulay Bailey, who hit her 19th career home run in the first inning of a doubleheader against Concord on Sunday. The sophomore stands in, reigning SAC Player of the Year, as Holt goes to work. The first pitch is taken low for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. No score. Bottom of the first. The 1-0. Bailey watches it bounce in front of the plate, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 10 pitches for Holt, 5 in the zone. Gray skies here at the Vic today. Threat of rain in the forecast. Chance of rain for the afternoon sits at 60%. We might get a pop-up shower or 2 here as the day goes along. Certainly not a pretty day, but it is warm. Temperatures in the upper 60s. Holt set for the 2-0. She delivers. Bailey takes down for ball 3. And it's 3-0. 4 home runs, 13 batted in for Bailey on the season. Holt pitches. Bailey takes downstairs for ball 4. 4 straight out of the zone for Macaulay Bailey, and the Eagles have a 2-out base runner for Hayden Dye to work with. Dye swinging a hot bat of late. A 3-hit day in the nightcap Sunday against Concord. And she drove in 2. 2 multi-hit days in her last 3 for Hayden Dye. Batting .351 as Holt pitches. And Dye takes low for a ball, 1-0. 5 straight out of the zone for Brooklyn Holt. Abby Martin led off the game with a screaming line drive gloved by Valdez at third. Routine fly out for Hughes. The 1-0 off the plate away. Bailey got a good jump, and she has second base easily. I want to get a second look at that. That was a really good read by Bailey. And she'll get credit for her first career stolen base. She was two-thirds of the way to second by the time the catcher grabbed the ball. 2-0 the pitch. Dye takes low for a ball. It's 3-0. How about that for Macaulay Bailey? Great jump, great read, and a stolen base results. 3-0 the pitch. That finds the edge of the plate for a strike, and it's 3-1 to Hayden Dye. Brooklyn Holt back aboard the slab in a green jersey. Thoroughbreds written in script font and white on the front. The 3-1. Dye hammers deep to center field. No doubter dinger. Hayden Dye clobbers it to straightaway center field. Her second big blast of the season, and the Eagles are ahead 2-0. An absolute pummeling to straightaway center field for Hayden Dye, and the Eagles with a two-out rally are staked to a 2-0 lead. Brings up Sierra Rogers, who's hitting .364, but is looking for her first hit of the season with 2 away as Holt pitches. And Rogers takes on the outer half for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Rogers flips foul to the backstop and finds herself in a 0-2 hole. The pitch. Rogers swings, stings it, bouncing foul off of third, 0-2. The 0-2. Rogers swings, lifts it on a rope down the left field line, ranging toward the line is Thomas, and she makes the grab on a dead sprint to retire Sierra Rogers. Couple hard-hit balls that inning for Carson-Newman. Quality defensive efforts by Tamisha Valdez at third and Naomi Thomas in left. But it's Hayden Dye's big blast that has the Eagles up 2-0. Valdez, Davis, and Holm to the plate when we get back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Valdez leading things off for Kentucky State here in the road half of the second inning. Third baseman hitting .263 as Frost pitches, and Valdez swings and misses for strike one. Well, Emma Frost struck out the side in the first inning on 13 pitches. And here's the 0-1. Valdez takes off the plate away. It's 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff batter, Valdez. 5 hits and 19 trips to the plate this season. Does have a double to her name. Frost, the 1-1. Popped into the air, third base side. It's in foul ground. Matazowski chases it, but it bounces into Kentucky State's bullpen. And Valdez is behind 1-2. Frost worked so quickly in the first inning that didn't have a chance to set Carson-Newman's defensive alignment. We'll try that after this pitch, the 1-2. Valdez takes a called third strike, inner half, and it is 4 straight Ks for Emma Frost to start this game. 599 for her career, and up comes Tamaya Davis. Frost working with Kennedy Warder behind the plate. As she sights the sign and brings the first pitch plateward. And Davis takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Carson-Newman the infield, Brooke Matazowski at third, Hayden Dye at short, Skylar Jacob at second, and Macaulay Bailey at first, the 0-1 to Davis. Zips for a strike at the knees, 0-2. Frost, quite a bit of play around the knees to work with from home plate umpire Nathan Godsey. And the outfield, Sierra Rogers in left, Abby Martin in center, and Macy Hughes in right. 0-2. Frost delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for her 600th career strikeout. And she has punched out the first 5 of this contest. 2 away. Eagles leading 2-0 in the top of the second. Kentucky State unable to get anything of Emma Frost so far as Holem comes up. Frost pitches, and Holem takes low and away for a ball, 1-0. 21 pitches thus far for Emma Frost, 16 for strikes. She climbs back aboard the slab and brings the 1-0 to the plate. Taken for a strike above the knees on the inner half. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Base is empty for the Thoroughbreds here in the top of the second. Frost gets the side from Warder. 1-1 to the plate. Swing and a miss. Holem tardy. And it's 1-2. Sound effect fired a little early this time. When Frost has struck out the first 5 she's faced, you can understand how the mistake could be made. Pac-Man hasn't died just yet. Here's the 1-2. She does finish her. Strike 3. 6 consecutive retired by Emma Frost, all via strikeouts. She's faced the minimum through 2 and has been overpowering. Kentucky State has made contact on all of 2 pitches that have been fouled off. Matazowski, Lucero, and Jacob will try to add to it for Carson-Newman when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeAndEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeAndEagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
A Hayden Dye two-run home run has Carson-Newman in the lead 2-0 on Kentucky State here in the bottom of the second inning. The other story is that Emma Frost has struck out the first 6 she has faced in the circle, and now Brooke Matazowski will go to work against Brooklyn Holt Matazowski's hitting .250 this season, and she takes a first pitch strike above the knees on the inner half for a 0-1 count. Carson-Newman has hit the ball hard off of Brooklyn Holt, but Kentucky State has made a couple of really solid plays defensively to limit the damage. The 0-1. Matazowski swings and misses, and she's behind in the count at 0-2. You had Valdez rob Abby Martin of a base hit at third on a screaming line drive in the first, and then Naomi Thomas made a nice play in left to keep Sierra Rogers off base. The 0-2. Matazowski fights it foul to the backstop. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Then Macaulay Bailey worked a 2-out walk in the first inning for Carson-Newman and would score when Hayden Dye blasted a 3-1 pitch to center field. The 0-2. Upstairs, Matazowski chases, fouls it back and out of play. It's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes for the leadoff batter, Matazowski, hitting .400 as a leadoff hitter. Holt pitches. Change up. Matazowski will sky it into the air toward the right center field alleyway. The center fielder, Floyd, ranging over, and she has plenty of time to shuffle under it to retire Matazowski. So 1 up, 1 down for Carson-Newman to start the bottom of the second, leading 2-0. That brings up Brooklyn Lucero. Lucero had her first extra base hit against Concord on Sunday with a line drive double up the middle. And Holt delivers to her. Lucero takes on the outer half for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2-0 Eagles leading, bottom of the second. Holt pitches. Lucero swings, skies it down the right field line. The right fielder, Davis, ranges toward the line and gets underneath of it to put away Lucero. 2 straight fly ball outs for the Eagles. 3 straight, really, when you include Sierra Rogers' final out of the first. And up comes Skylar Jacob. Jacob, hurt for the first part of the season, seeing her first action of 2024. The righty from Richmond, Kentucky stands in and swings and tips the first pitch foul into Jones's mitt, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Jacob, her 3rd career start. 0-1 the pitch. Jacob will sky it foul down the right field line and out of play. She's in a 0-2 count. Jacob saw action last year in 9 games. Had 1 hit in her second start against Francis Marion in the regional tournament last season. 0-2. Holt pitches, and Jacob watches it bounce on the plate for a ball. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Bases empty for the Eagles in the bottom of the second, leading Kentucky State 2-0. Holt. It's the sign. Here's the 1-2. Jacob swings. Line drive into the right center field gap. It bounces past Davis to the wall. Jacob hard turnaround first. The throw beats her to second, and it is in time. Good seed by Tamaya Davis. The tag applied by Holum, and Jacob is out to end the inning. A 9-6 putout erases the chance of a rally for Carson-Newman, and the Eagles lead it 2-0, headed to the third. Flores, Adkins, and Jones to the plate for Kentucky State after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
2-0 Eagles leading as we come to the top of the third inning. Emma Frost has faced the minimum through 2, and she has struck out every batter she's faced. Now, Flores leads things off as Frost pitches to the 200 hitter off the plate away for a ball, 1-0. 25 pitches for Emma Frost, 19 in the zone. Flores batting 200, 2 hits and 10 trips to the plate this season as Frost delivers. Flores swings and misses, and the count evens up at a ball and a strike apiece to the leadoff batter, Flores. Frost, white jersey top, blue trousers, knee-high white socks, and a long ponytail out of the back of her visor. The 1-1. Flores missed times, and it's 1-2, behind on her swing. Difference right now, a Hayden Dye 2-run home run in the bottom of the first inning. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 7 consecutive strikeouts for Emma Frost. And there's 1 away in the top of the third. Brings up the designated player, Ashley Adkins. 5 for 10 at the dish on the season. Team leader with 8 runs batted in. Frost winds and delivers. Atkins swings and misses. And it's 0-1. 29 pitches, 23 strikes for Emma Frost. 9 1/3 consecutive scoreless frames for Frost. The 0-1 swung on and missed, and Adkins is behind in the count, 0-2. She entered last weekend with an ERA north of 6, and this 9 1/3 consecutive scoreless inning streak has pulled it south of 4, sitting at 3-6 presently. The 0-2, swinging a bouncing ball into the hole at short. Dye fields, throw to first, scooped up by Bailey for out number 2. How about that? A ball put in play. Results in a 6-3 putout for Hayden Dye.
Up to bat for Kentucky State, number 3, Ilaria Jones.
Brings up the catcher, Jones. Lefty stands in against the right-hand hurling Emma Frost. Jones 3 for 6 at the plate this season. The first pitch taken for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Bases empty for the Thoroughbreds in the top of the third, trailing Carson-Newman 2-0. 0-1. Frost pitches. Upstairs, Jones whiffs through it, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Frost has retired the Thoroughbreds in order through 2 2/3. The 0-2. Taken for a called third strike on the outer black. 3 straight Ks. And Frost has struck out 8 of 9. Her first time through the order. She's faced the minimum through 3. 9-1-2 due up for the Eagles when we come back after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Kennedy Warder, Abby Martin, and Macy Hughes will try to get Carson-Newman's bats going. Eagles with a 2-0 lead on Kentucky State through 2.5 innings. The hits for Carson-Newman. One left the yard from Hayden Dye, a 2-run blast that gave the Eagles the lead in the bottom of the first. The other, Skylar Jacob, roped a single to right center, but was caught at second trying to leg out a double. Now Kennedy Warder leads things off for Carson-Newman here in the bottom of the third. Holt, 32 pitches, 21 for strikes. She wheels and deals, and Warder fights the first pitch foul back and out of play, 0-1. Warder, 3 for 6 at the plate on Sunday against Concord through the doubleheader. Multi-hits, multi-RBIs in game number 1 of that twin bill. The 0-1. Warder watches it burn the turf for a ball, 1-1. Saw her average drop to 0.95 after going 0 for 4 against Young Harris on February 9th. But it has been steadily on the rise since. 1-1 pitch. Warder watches it sink low for a ball, 2-1. She's brought it up 105 points in her last 4 outings. She's hitting .500 in her last 4 games. Holt the 2-1. Upstairs to Warder, 3-1. Carson-Newman has not got the leadoff runner on base today. It's the 2-out blast from Hayden Dye that's the difference right now. 3-1. Holt pitches. Warder swings, pops it up first base side. It's in foul territory and twisting out of play. That'll load the count at 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Kennedy Warder. Holt, 2 innings of work, has given up 2 hits, 2 runs, and walked 1. The pitch, Warder will lift in the air to right, sinking quickly. That drops in for a base hit. Davis retreated initially, then had to run in, and it's a bloop single for Kennedy Warder halfway up the right field line. Davis just took a circuitous path to it. Wise not to lay out. The chance for it to get past her keeps Warder to a single. Brings up Abby Martin, who was robbed of a base hit by Valdez at third, her first time up. Works with Warder on first, the pitch. Martin squares to bunt and tips it foul. 0-1. See how much pressure Carson-Newman looks to apply to Ilaria Jones behind the plate. Opponents against Kentucky State are 12 of 14 on stolen bases. I think the foul ball tipped Jones's non-gloved hand, and so Kentucky State's athletic training staff out to check on the ungloved hand of Ilaria Jones, pardon me. Jones appears to be no worse for wear. A second look on the replay, and yeah, she just had that hand floating out there, and the ball clipped it coming through. 0-1 to Martin, the 0-1. Martin swings, lifts it into foul ground on the left field line and out of play. She's behind in the count at 0-2. Warder does have some speed. She does not have a stolen base this season, 0 for 1 on the Pats. She does have 4 swipes in her career. The 0-2. Martin lofts it down the left field line. It's in foul territory. Reaching over to grab it is Thomas. And that's out number one. Leadoff single for Kennedy Warder. Got a decent lead on the fly ball, so no tag from her. Up comes Macy Hughes. Eagles hitting everything from Holt in the air today. The pitch. Downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Hughes will slam it high in the air to left center field. A lot of time for the center fielder, Floyd, to run under it, which she does in the left center field alleyway to retire Hughes. And there's two away for the Eagles in the bottom of the third with a 2-0 lead, and Macaulay Bailey to the plate. First pitch to Bailey. Warder on the move. Throw down to second. Bounces in and out of the shortstop Holum's glove. And Warder swipes the bag. So Carson-Newman has the swipe. And first base is empty with two out for Macaulay Bailey. 2-0 Eagles, bottom of the third. Two out and Warder on second now. Holt winds and delivers. The 1-0. Bailey hangs high. It is in shallow left field. The shortstop, Holum, drifts back and grabs the pop-up to put away Bailey. So the Eagles get the leadoff batter, Warder, on, but everything for Carson-Newman today is in the air. And Kentucky State has the time to run under it. 2-0 Eagles through three. Thomas, Floyd, and West to the plate for Kentucky State. We return after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
2-0 Carson-Newman leads through three. It's Thomas, Flores, and West to lead off the top of the fourth for Kentucky State, as Frost delivers low for a ball to begin the at-bat to Thomas. 1-0. Frost has faced the minimum through 3 innings. Only one ball has been put into the field of play. That was an Adkins ground out to short. The 1-0, swing and a miss for strike one. 1-1. The K count for Emma Frost is at 8 for the day. 29 for the year and 603 for her career. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. 37 pitches for Emma Frost, 30 in the zone. A 2-0 lead for the Eagles against the Thoroughbreds. Kentucky State, mind you, was no hit a week ago against Salem in their last game. Here's the 1-2. Pitch upstairs. Thomas lays off, and it's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The leadoff batter, Thomas, who struck out looking her first time up. Of the 8 strikeouts, 5 have been swinging for Frost. 3 have been looking. 2-2. Frost fires. Thomas swings and misses. She's down on strikes. Punch out number 9 for Emma Frost. She's faced the minimum through 4 1/3. 1 out for Taylor Floyd. Floyd, a strikeout victim, swinging her first time through. Frost, the wind, the delivery. Pitch upstairs for a ball, 1-0. 40 pitches for Emma Frost. Started this inning on 35 pitches. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Floyd's tardy. It's 1-1. So just a shade over 10 pitches an inning for Emma Frost. She has been mind-numbingly efficient here to start. The 1-1. On the outside edge for a strike. 1-2 to Floyd. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases empty for the Thoroughbreds in the top of the 4th. Trailing Carson-Newman 2-0. Frost back aboard the slab and pitching. Tipped foul back and out of play. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That is just the 4th time today in 43 pitches a Thoroughbred has made contact with one of Frost's pitches. 3 foul balls and 1 ground out to short. The 1-2. Check swing and a pitch down. Floyd was able to keep the bat back. And it's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty. Frost winds and delivers. Hit foul to the backstop. Floyd starting to figure it out. She fouls off a second pitch. And she will see a 7th pitch in this at-bat. Deepest that a Thoroughbred has worked. Frost. 2-2. Frost fires. Swing and a miss and a pitch upstairs. Frost has recorded 10 of the 11 outs in this game via a strikeout. And there's 2 away. Double-digit punch-outs for Emma Frost with Kayla West to the plate. He stays in front of the dish and calls for time. First double-digit strikeout performance by an Eagle since Sierra Rogers had 10 against Tusculum on April 11th last year. The pitch swung on, popped in the air, shallow left field. The shortstop Dye actually ranges into the infield, brown turf, and makes the grab to retire West on the pop-up. 12 outs, 12 up, 12 down for Emma Frost. 10 of the 12, she's retired via a strikeout. Carson-Newman will look to get its offense cooking. Dye, Rogers, and Matizowski to the plate. After this on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
The #1 source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, shop cneagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shop cneagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shop cneagles.com.
Hayden Dye leads things off for Carson-Newman here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Eagles with a 2-0 lead on the Kentucky State Thoroughbreds. Brooklyn Holt has pitched effectively. And she wheels and deals, and Dye wallops the first pitch foul down the left field line. Dye looking for her second home run in as many plate appearances. She's the reason Carson-Newman has this 2-0 lead in the bottom of the fourth. A 2-out, 2-run blast to center field, her first time up. The 0-1. Dye swings, line drive, right center field. Hayden Dye with back-to-back jacks. Her second blast of the day. And it's a 3-0 lead off of Hayden Dye's leadoff bomb. First leadoff blast for Carson-Newman since Macaulay Bailey's second inning jack against Mississippi College on February 8th. Hayden Dye having herself a day with 2 dingers. 3-0 Eagles for Sierra Rogers. Oh, 1 pitch. Dye launches it to right center. Is this the inning the Eagles figure out Brooklyn Holt? Holt pitches, and Rogers squibs it foul off of third. We are 9 outs deep into this game for Carson-Newman offensively. Every out has been recorded in the air for the Eagles. There's not been a ball hit on the ground against Holt. The 0-1. Rogers skies it beyond second base. The shortstop, Holm, reaches back and plucks it in 2 feet away from the second base bag, and Rogers is retired on the pop-up. Even the hits today for Carson-Newman have been through the air. Obviously, you've got Dye's 2 home runs, Skylar Jacob with a single to right center field, Kennedy Warder with a blooper down the right field line. Up comes Brooke Matazowski taking low for a ball off of Holt's 50th pitch. 1-0 to Brooke Matazowski, 50 pitches for Brooklyn Holt, 33 for strikes. 3 1/3 innings of work with 4 hits and 3 runs allowed, all earned. 1-0. Matazowski takes low for a ball. It's 2-0. Holt, 2 appearances, 2 starts in this one. Has yet to go a complete game, but she's done enough to keep Carson-Newman off balance. The 2-0. Matazowski looks at it low for ball 3, 3-0. Eagles have made contact on Holt, but everything has been a fly ball out to the outfield with plenty of loft under it, plenty of time for Thomas Floyd or Davis to run underneath of it. The 3-0 stays up. It's ball 4 to Brooke Matazowski. Second walk of the day for Brooklyn Holt in her 7th of the season. That brings up Brooklyn Lucero, who hit a routine fly ball to right her first time up. First pitch to Lucero. Taken outside for a ball, it's 1-0. High and outside for a ball, 1-1. Lucero pops it up right side of the infield. The second baseman, West, retreats, then comes in and gloves it to put away Lucero. Carson-Newman's last 3 outs have been recorded on pop-ups that haven't left the infield. West makes the play here. It brings up Skylar Jacob. Jacob hitting her first at-bat of the season. The first pitch to her is foul to the backstop, 0-1. Three 0 Eagles leading, bottom of the fourth. 2 out. And Matazowski on first after the 1-out walk. Holt pitches. Jacob swings, lifts it to left center field. It's a line drive, and it clears the fence. Skylar Jacob has homered for the first time in her career. 5 runs to nothing for Carson-Newman as Jacob stomps on home plate and gets the pink hat. How about a day for Skylar Jacob in her 3rd career start? A multi-hit effort and her first career home run. 5-0 Eagles. Dye a leadoff blast to right center. Jacob a 2-out shot to left center. Here in the bottom of the 4th, and the Eagles are up 5-0 for Kennedy Warder, who blooped a single her first time through. Holt pitches, Warder swings, she gets under it, lifts it left side of the infield. The 3rd baseman Valdez gloves it, and that is the frame. But the Eagles do a little more damage with the long ball. A solo shot for Hayden Dye, a 2-out, 2-run blast for Skylar Jacob. And Carson-Newman leads 5-0 through 4. Valdez, Davis, and Holum to the plate for the Thoroughbreds after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
5-0, Carson-Newman leads it through 4 innings here at the Vicky Kazee Hollifield Softball Complex. All 5 runs that Carson-Newman has scored in this one have come via the long ball. Hayden Dye with a pair of jacks. Skylar Jacob, her first career nuke. And the Eagles have staked themselves to a 5-0 lead with Emma Frost back to work in the circle. She's faced the minimum through 4 as Valdez stands in front of the plate and takes the first pitch strike to open the at-bat at 0-1. Valdez struck out looking her first time through. That was back in the 2nd inning. Frost has recorded 12 outs, 10 via strikeouts in this one. The 0-1. Swinging a bouncing ball foul off of 3rd, 0-2. Well, Kentucky State is at least starting to make contact this 2nd time through the order. And the first 9 batters that Frost faced, there were 2 foul balls and a ground ball to short. And that was it in terms of Kentucky State finding the ball. Frost sights the sign. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Valdez watches it shoot high for ball 1. 1-2. Frost has been very pitch efficient. 50 pitches, 39 for strikes in this one. 1-2, Frost delivers. Off the plate away for a ball, 2-2 to Valdez. Swing and a miss, popped out of Warder's glove. She applies the tag to Valdez. And it is the 11th strikeout of the day for Emma Frost. Last time the Eagles had a strikeout performance greater than 10 was when Sierra Rogers faced Mars Hill last year as Davis stands in. Swings and misses late, 0-1. Rogers' second most punch-outs in school history against Mars Hill on the road last season when she fanned 15. Frost is sitting on 11 right now. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate away for a ball. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 5-0, Eagles leading in the top of the 5th inning. The pitch. Just on the outside edge for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Davis struck out swinging her first time up. Frost, the pitch. Downstairs for ball 2, 2-2. Kentucky State getting a little more patient on those pitches around the knees. Those were swinging strikes earlier today. Frost, the 2-2 delivery. Davis tips it foul off of Warder's mitt, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. An out on the board, and the base is empty for the Thoroughbreds. Frost has faced the minimum through 4 1/3. Frost, here's the 2-2. Swing and another foul tip. Do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 7th pitch of the at-bat upcoming to Tamaya Davis. Frost. Winds and delivers. Pitch upstairs. Davis swings and misses, and she's down on strikes. Frost has fanned 4 of the last 5 she's faced. There's 2 out, and the bases are empty for the Thoroughbreds in the top of the 5th inning. Brings up the shortstop, Holm. She calls for time. Takes a couple practice cuts. Climbs back into the right-hand hitter's box and is sent to face Emma Frost. 60th pitch comes in on the outside edge for a strike, 0-1. 60 pitches for Frost, 46 have been in the zone. Hayden Dye has made the other 2 outs in this game for Carson-Newman. I suppose Macaulay Bailey made one of those outs on the 6-3 put out. 0-1's on the edge of the plate for a strike, 0-2. But Dye has been involved in the 2 balls hit in the field. She caught a pop-up and started the 6-3 put out on a ground ball hit by Adkins. Everything else has been a Frost strikeout. 12 of them on the day. The 0-2. Outside for a ball. 1-2 to the right-hand hitting Holm. Last 12 strikeout day by an Eagle. We're talking that specific number, the 1-2. Well, it's irrelevant now because she's got her 13th. How about that? Emma Frost strikes out the side. 3rd time she's done that. She's faced the minimum through 5. Top of the order due up for the Eagles with a 5-0 lead as we come to the bottom of the 5th after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
5-0, Carson-Newman leads it as we come to the bottom of the 5th inning. Martin, Hughes, and Bailey to the plate for Carson-Newman with a 5-0 lead on the Thoroughbreds. And Holt back to work in the circle for Kentucky State. Her first pitch to Abby Martin is outside for a ball. It's 1-0. All 5 runs today for Carson-Newman have scored via the long ball. 2-run blast from Hayden Dye in the first. Here's the 1-0. Martin swings, stings it into right center field. Martin charging around first. She wants to, sliding in head first, ahead of the tag by Holum. And Martin legs out a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th for Carson-Newman. Now, if the Eagles score 3 times this inning, it's game over. And Emma Frost would be the benefactor of a 4th career perfect outing in the circle if the Eagles can score 3 times here in the bottom of the 5th. Leadoff batter on base for Macy Hughes, who as Holt pitches. And Hughes takes high for a ball. It's 1-0. Hughes has flied out twice, once to right, once to left. Kentucky State outfield playing well back on Macy Hughes, who has plenty of pop off the bat. Holt, the 1-0. Hughes squares to bunt, pulls it back as it shoots low for ball 2. Martin darting off of second. She doesn't test Jones behind the plate. 2-0 to Macy Hughes. 5-0 Eagles leading in the bottom of the 5th. Holt pitches. Hughes takes high for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Abby Martin on second with a leadoff double to right center. Holt the 3-0. It's in the turf for a ball. Martin trying to swipe third, and she successfully takes the bag on the pass ball. Hughes walks. Martin to third on the passed ball. And good job by Martin to duck and avoid the tag from Valdez at third base. Kentucky State head coach David Morton out to have a word with the field umpire Dan Spencer. Thought on the replay that we saw up in the booth that Martin did a really nice job sliding to the outfield side of the bag and contorting her body away from Valdez's tag. Brings up Macaulay Bailey, who's 0 for 1 today. A walk, a run scored, and a pop-up to short. She could represent the game-ending run. Runners on the corners and nobody out as Holt pitches. Often running to second is Hughes for the stolen base. Throw to third to keep Martin honest. So Macy Hughes steals second. 1-0 to Bailey. Holt has time called by Macaulay Bailey. She steps out. Bailey even with the dish. Looking for her first hit of the day. Holt pitches. Bailey swings. Line drive, left center field. See you later. It is a perfect time for Macaulay Bailey's 20th career home run because it's given Emma Frost her 4th career perfect game. Eagles walk it off via the run rule. 8-0, the final from game 1 in run rule fashion. Emma Frost, her 4th career perfect game. And Carson-Newman softball's first perfect game since Kalen Davis hurled one against Erskine in February of 2014. Game 1's in the books. Eagles prevail 8-0 over the Thoroughbreds. Game 2 heads your way in approximately 30 minutes here on the Eagle Sports Network.